I greet you in Jesus' precious name. Welcome to the farm. It's a beautiful, fresh winter's day. And as you can see over here, we are cutting firewood for our wood stove in the house to keep the house warm. But I've got another warm story I want to share with you today. I want to speak to you today about a surrendered life. Now, James Hudson Taylor is the Englishman that took the gospel of Jesus Christ to China. And the seeds that he sowed in China are today bearing fruit. They say the biggest revival in the world is taking place in the underground church in China. Something like 60 million Christians in China. Okay, we know China's got a population of billions, but that's a lot of people. And he said, I'm going to read what he said. He said, an unsurrendered life is responsible for an unsatisfied life. Isn't that powerful? I'm going to read that again. An unsurrendered life or will is responsible for an unsatisfied life. Now, Jesus said, my meat, my work, my food is to do the will of him who sent me. And you'll find that in John chapter 4 and verse 34. And to finish his work. I was totally unsatisfied with my life until I met the Lord. On the 18th of February 1979, my life was transformed in a little church service in the Methodist Church in the main street of our town, Greytown. My wife, myself, and my children, we surrendered our lives to Christ. Up until then, my life was totally unsatisfied. You know why? Because it was not surrendered to God. I was trying to find the meaning of life by myself. I thought that if I could get my own farm, I don't come from a farming background. My dad was a blacksmith. He worked on the mines. I thought if I could get a farm of my own, then I would be satisfied. Well, God blessed me in Zambia. I had a beautiful farm there. I sold that one. We bought the farm here and the one next door and the one over the road, but I still wasn't satisfied. It was only when I surrendered my life to Christ that I found purpose for living. And then the Lord gave me, listen to this, the desires of my heart as I delighted myself in him. That, by the way, is the verse for this ministry. Psalm 37 and verse 4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Isn't that beautiful? And so simple. So I'm talking to that young man, that young lady there that don't know what their future holds. They don't know what to do. They are getting themselves into trouble. They're trying all kinds of things which are ungodly, and you're finding no satisfaction. Stop it today. Surrender your life to Christ. Start doing it God's way, and he will give you the peace and the joy that you're looking for. And that comes by a surrendered life. Surrender. I want you to pray this prayer with me. Jesus Christ, today I surrender my whole life, my future, my vision into your hands. Please forgive me for doing things my way, and from today onwards, I want to do things your way. I ask this in your precious name. Amen. God bless you. So now you know what you've just prayed. Now go and do it. Put all your ideas one side and start waiting on the Lord, and he will give you a perfect plan for the rest of your life. Jesus bless you, and goodbye.